It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles, next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from the link. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That one caught by Smith. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker, and it sets up fourth down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense he's going to throw at him that he hasn't seen. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. Here's a third down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. 17 yards on that connection, and the Jets have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Hall. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second down and 3. They'll go again with Hall. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
At the 11-yard line, an 8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
Now Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jets 7, Eagles 3.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Dotson, the man in motion. On second down, Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A first down throw for Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left. Another run here with Hall. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point try now for Zerline. It's up and good. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Hurts will try it again. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
Here's Braden Mann now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jets' 36-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now he'll run it. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. Powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles are back within 4. It is 14-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense and Bruce Hall getting set for this next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They give to Hall. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers to the left side, and Adams has it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Rodgers going up top again. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On the give, it's Hall. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
First down, Jets.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Rodgers to throw. That one, take it in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are out to a 21-10 lead.
Eagles 10.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Hurts to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Open man downfield is Conklin. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
1st down for Aaron. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now Zerline for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Britton Covey now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A tight end in motion now. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 5-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
They'll run here with Gainwell. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
3rd and goal for Hurts. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To the air again, Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 4. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Again, it's Rodgers. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And we'll give you a look at some of the highlights. He's had a number of them over that magic mark, over 100 yards on the ground, including a rushing touchdown. He has been a handful for the defense right throughout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd down and 9. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
3rd down, here's Hall. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the run, here's Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Rodgers now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Makes the score Jets 34, Eagles 24.
And Zerline comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. You take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Off he goes. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. To throw, it's Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Hurts to the air on first down. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A run on first and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's second and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They will run it over center with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Another run here with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's Corley. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll give up the middle with Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Rodgers. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And the Jets first down.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and 9. To throw is Rodgers. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
That one taken in by Corley. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing, Rodgers. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Garrett Wilson, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Jets 41, Eagles 34.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Hurts, gonna keep it on the option. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Man in motion is Smith. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
2nd down and 8. Rodgers now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and beat that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Hurts gonna hold on to this one. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. This one is caught by Dotson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll go again with Hall. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New York.
Rodgers to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run, it's Hall. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. the run game and the pass game. Everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. You put the ball into the hands of your quarterback and you trust them to make good decisions. But in this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult.
So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And Zuerlein comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. Covey now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hurts again. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Philadelphia.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down, He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Man in motion is Brown. To the air again. Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts will try it again. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for another Eagle.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Hurts. Taking, and he's got another one. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On the run, here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Hurts now. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.